Greetings, everyone. Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, spiritualist, actress, reality TV personality. I'm coming to you from my very humble home in South Florida, USA. And yes, I'm doing my video from my bedroom, and I'm on my bed, y'all. Well, I think it's appropriate based on the topic of the video. So guess what, y'all? I think I am now officially an international MILF. My God. Well, let me tell you what happened. So last week I had this really cute guy, white American guy. Now normally I go for swirly, more of like a swirly type of guy, like mixed, black, Latino, Asian, swirly, any of the mixtures, But hey, every now and then, okay, listen, I don't discriminate all the time. And sometimes it's good not to discriminate because you don't necessarily know what you're, going to be missing out on. You could be missing out on some really good shit. Let me stop. But so cute, young, 31 years old, tall, lean, nice body and shape. He's a workman / like electrician, so nice strong hands. And oh God. So in the middle of it, we're into it, and you could tell he's like really into me, and like a lot of times when I'm with young guys, I'm thinking, oh my God, I was this age when he was born. But hey, he caught up to me. Okay, what can I say? So in the middle of it, he starts slapping my ass. I was gonna try to be more proper and say butt. But no, he was slapping my ass. And he says, "You're my sexy MILF." And I was like, MILF? Okay. It's like, "Oh, you're my sexy MILF, baby." And I was like, well, okay, listen. I'm an intelligent woman, transgender, multiracial woman of color. But, and I stay up on current events and stuff. But I don't know, when he said the word MILF, I had heard it before. And I knew it meant like an older woman, probably sexy type woman. But I wasn't 100% sure. So after he left, oh, and it was so good. And then he texted me from the car and said, oh my God, he's going to come back soon to see me again. I'm like, oh, I must have been really good to him. So he says, so after he left, I went to my computer and I Googled MILF. And okay, yeah, it's an older, sexy woman, usually like a woman that's had children. Well, listen, y'all. Ain't no babies come out of here or here or here. Some babies might have went in, but nothing came out. No, let me stop. I have to behave myself. I'm being so naughty today. Well, what can I say? I'm in my bed, right? So, so the mother thing, no. Maybe I have a motherly type of way. I think I've been motherly to a lot of people, but I ain't no mama. Like, officially never had any children, can't have any kids. Well, at least bear children. I guess I could technically have, but I'm not a lesbian, y'all, so that ain't gonna happen. But anyway, but besides that, I think I'm like in that category now. And you know what I think a lot of it has to do with? These, honey. Because I have had guys tell me before that my breasts are so natural and it looks like I'm a cisgendered woman who had like a few children and did some breastfeeding and so because I guess they hang and they're like, They're not hard. Thank God they're not hard. My face might have turned into rock with my horrible reaction that I had, but these titties so far have been, okay, stable. So far, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, dear Lord. Every now and then I get a little pain here and there. I feel a little knot here and there. But for the most part, and this ass is starting to ache too. And it ain't because of them big things going in it. That's a whole nother video, a whole nother story. But anyway, so then I started to think about, and the reason why I say international MILF is, because I've been on reality TV and, Botched has basically aired around most of the world, 161 countries. So a lot of people have seen me on TV, and a lot of the men that try to hit me up and like reach out to me, God, I go on Facebook. They're from all over the world. I mean, all over. South America, Central America, Europe, Asia, etc., Africa. I mean, Australia. I've had it all. But a lot of them happen to be from the Middle East, interestingly enough, like from some Islamic countries. And, it's like they're just so excited and so determined to connect with me. And a lot of it is, because they're horny and they want sex because the pictures they send me and all. And I started to think about, God, like living in societies like that where I guess it could be more stifling than countries like America. I mean, we certainly have our issues, and there's freedom. Maybe well, I think we Americans sometimes have to question like how free we really are based on all this shit happening politically. But for the most part, like we can speak our minds, and there's some sort of freedom to be ourselves. And I just can't even imagine. So I get mad when I go on Facebook because my Facebook calling thing starts ringing off the hook, and I have to literally turn it off because I can't do concentrate on what I'm trying to do, whether I'm posting something or whatever. But then I start to feel for a lot of these men because I think about the situations that they're probably in, living in countries like that, and this is like an outlet for them to, like, I guess, live out their fantasies and stuff. So I get where they're coming from, and you know what? That's a whole other video. I mean, I don't know. I just went on some tangent there. But that's Rajee for you. That's me. But yeah, so that's why I say I'm like officially an international MILF, because a lot of these guys, not only the Middle Eastern ones, but all over, happen to be like young guys, like in their 20s and 30s. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, I gotta admit, it is an ego boost, okay? I mean, really. I remember in the days before I transitioned, growing up and really being trans inside and not really knowing what it was. Because, in my day, there weren't computers. When I was growing up, I couldn't go Google shit like people can today. But always feeling like with guys that like I was a girl and I wanted them to interact with me that way. And I wanted the attention that the girls around me were getting. And well, it took many years, but I guess I got it. I got a little more than I bargained for. So on that note, yeah, it's an ego boost. And yeah, very flattering, I have to say. God, I tell you. Anyway, on that note, I want to wish everyone love, happiness, peace, good health, prosperity, and many wonderful blessings. Okay. Bye.